it's Tina and I'm back. And I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe. If you're also back, welcome back to the I'm Back crew. Say hi to the family for me, give them a hug. But if you're new and maybe you like what you see, please consider subscribing. We have tons of fun here on this channel talking about makeup and all things beauty. And today we are doing it. I have a haul video because you guys know the Sephora sale is ongoing right now. It's not the best sale of the season. You can get better deals during Black Friday from the brands themselves, but the Sephora sales event is an event, right? In the beauty community, we all shop, okay? Let's have fun with it. Don't yuck anybody's yum. And I went ahead and picked up quite a few products that I wasn't intending on getting. I know. I said I wasn't gonna get much, and I ended up picking up quite a few products. You know why? Because I went in store. This is how I get caught. I go in store, and then I get caught up in the excitement of it all, and I end up picking up way more products than I ever intended to, right? But a lot of it's fragrance too, which I don't mind so much because I get a discount off of fragrance. Anyway, let me show you this outfit. I really want to show you the outfit, all right? Because it's, child. Almost fell and broke my foot. Jesus have mercy. Imagine if I had fallen over and like busted my whole ass. Y'all would have been laughing like, Tina just fell on camera. What a piece of scandal. But it's fine, all right? I survived. Here we are. So here's the outfit. It's fall inspired. So it's getting a little cooler here in Florida. Not really intensely cold, but it's a little bit cooler, a little chillier, so I can wear pants and stuff, right? So this shirt is not plaid necessarily, but it's plaid-esque, right? It is from Target. I will link it down below. I saw it in store yesterday and boom, bam, bam. I went ahead and grabbed it with a tank underneath, and then I have these pants. These are like bell bottoms. Like, listen, okay? I'm getting my auntie on with the fall vibe. I am loving it. Hold on, my mom's calling me. Yep, my mom is yelling at me because my brother's running late. I'm riding with my brother, so I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to go, but he's not here yet, so he's my ride, not my fault. I'm like, you see me, right? I'm cute. Like, I'm in my little outfit. It's cute. It's fine. And look at my nails. Look at my, ooh, focus. Look at these. Look at these fall nails. I've been telling everybody about these because everywhere I go, people are like, your nails look amazing. So I'll tell you what it is right now. It's from Mooncat. They used to be Live Love Polish. Am I lying about that? No, I'm not. I just looked it up, so I'm right. Live Love Polish, which I already love that nail polish line, and they rebranded to Mooncat. I don't know, rebrands happen, it is what it is. But I saw this fall collection and I was like, oh my god, I need this, okay? And I use press-on nails. Yeah, I'm gonna get into the makeup. Just give me a minute, all right? I use press-on nails. You guys know this. I've been wearing press-ons for a while now. So I don't really purchase nail polish unless I'm applying it to my toes. And I usually go for like corals and pinks, right? But I saw this color and I had to get it. It's Dark Horse, right? From their fall collection. It's this beautiful like bronzy brown, and then it has a little bit of green and yellow gold, even orange reflex to it. Sexy, sassy, love it. Had to share it because I've been loving this. And everybody that's seen my nails, they're like, what is that? I love it so much. And when I tell them, they're like, what? That's not gel? I'm like, no, it's regular nail polish with a top coat. It's cool. These are actual press-ons that I painted, but cute. Get into it. All right. That's not why we're here. We're talking about the Sephora sale, right? So I think you still have at least a day to shop because it ends on Monday, and I'm going to try to post this video either tonight or tomorrow. So you'll have one more day in case any of these products catch your eye, all right? So I went into the sale not expecting to buy a lot, right? And initially I didn't until I went in store, like I said. So I got some fragrances. Oh my god, I gotta go through the fragrances because I am smelling so good right now. So I grabbed the Jo Malone London Mimosa and Cardamom Cologne. Hear me out. So when I'm shopping for fragrance, I have to spritz it on myself and walk around for at least 15 minutes, which is why I shop for fragrance in store, right? And it's the perfect time to do it at Sephora because you're gonna walk around anyway and like swatch and look at products, right? So what I do is go to the fragrance section. I'll sniff around, you know, read the fragrance notes, see the notes that appeal to me, which tend to be something powdery, light floral with vanilla. I love vanilla, so I look for those kinds of notes, but I also like fresh linen, cotton type scents. So I peruse, right? And then I'll spritz 4 or so fragrances on me, back of my hand, my wrist and stuff, and walk around, right? So I spritzed this initially and it didn't smell that great. Initially, I was like, okay, whatever, you know? And then I kept walking around and lo and behold, I mean, it was so good I had to get it. Mimosa and cardamom don't really appeal to me, but when I read the description, it said powdery florals. And I'm like, powdery? Yes. Florals? Yes. But the florals have to be light, like water lily or something. So I went ahead and grabbed this. Do they have the notes written on the Jo Malone fragrance? First of all, packaging. Like, they went above and beyond for the packaging. Because the Jo Malone, oh God, the Jo Malone bottles, oh God, I can't even get it. You know what? I'm gonna leave it in there in a C tier. C tier, this is how it look. I got the larger size because they didn't have the 1.7 ounce, I think, or the 1 ounce. I just went for the big guy because I really like the fragrance. Let me read the notes on the Sephora website to save myself the stress. Speaking of the Sephora website, what a disaster it was the first couple of days of the sale. Like, their website was crashing left and right. People couldn't order anything. It was slow. Even in store, the systems were slow. It was just like a whole production. I can't even believe that they weren't prepared for this sale. Did they underestimate the traffic that they would get because people weren't shopping like in the last couple of days? Or were they just underprepared? Period. I don't know what it was, but mess, a whole damn mess. Like, ghetto. Like, come on, this is one of the biggest sales of the year for your store, right? And the website's gonna crash? Are you serious? Like, what like, I'm sure a couple of people were fired over that or reprimanded, I don't know, but it was a mess. And to me, they should really extend the sale because, you know, but that's neither here nor there. Let's talk about it. So mimosa and cardamom doesn't sound like it's gonna be powdery floral, but that's what it's described as. So it says mists of honey golden mimosa floating above the spiciness of freshly crushed cardamom. Creamy tonka and smooth sandalwood are woven under powdery heliotrope and damask rose. Okay, girl. That sounds kind of sexy, doesn't it? Heliotrope, I feel like, is my vibe. So anytime I see heliotrope, I'm like, all right. And if it says creamy in the description, I'm all about it. And Jo Malone fragrances are meant to be combined. So they're layering fragrances. They're supposed to work well in tandem with other fragrances. On Fragrantica, the notes, let's see what they have here. Top note is cardamom, middle note is mimosa, and base note is tonka bean. That don't even make no damn sense. Either way, it seems like tonka bean is my thing. But this smells so creamy, right? And light and airy. I'm absolutely in love with it. It's not heavy at all. It's not woodsy. It just smells good. And what really sold me on it was I went in another store, right? So afterwards I was walking around. I went into MCM. I was trying to get like the point is, the salesperson was like, what are you wearing? You smell so good. And I'm like, don't you love when people tell you that you smell good and you're just like, me, oh my God, that's just my natural aura. No, it's not. So I told him and he's like, oh my God, it's so good. And it is so good. It is so good. It's like I said, light but fresh. It's sophisticated. It smells sexy without being overly like oody, you know? Oud. It's not like woodsy or sweet because I don't like sweet fragrances. Even with vanilla, I don't like it to be like a sugary vanilla. I want it to be more lightweight. Getting it out this box, child. Ooh, that was a... I'm gonna fling with the box, come I can't, but that was too much. All right, so I like to spray on the back of my hand. I'm gonna let that sit and marinate and do its thing, but loving this. Again, it's like this light, airy fragrance that just smells good. All right, let me move on because I'm doing too much. All right, the next one I got is from Boy Smells, okay? Let me get the box. Don't laugh at the box, all right? This is the box, but I taped my Glamcore light on it. These are the ghetto setups that I have when I'm doing swatches, all right? Ghetto, but my Glamcore light. The point is, this is the box, right? And the one that I have is Less, L-E-S. And this one, again, this is what I'm wearing right now. It's a sweet fragrance, but it also is more lightweight. It doesn't smell too sweet, like too heady. So with this one, it says, let's see, notes. Top notes are pomelo, pink pepper, bergamot, cardamom. Do I like cardamom? Is that my thing? Middle notes are osmanthus, jasmine, and peony. I know I like jasmine. I do like jasmine. And then base, we have ambrosian. Don't know what that is. Vanilla, musk, and cedar. And I think the vanilla is where I'm like, yes, give it to me. I think just the combination of all those layers is it's giving it to me. So the jasmine and the peony, those are my flowery notes that I love. I like a rose too, but not as much. I feel like white lily, jasmine, and peony give this light, airy, sweet, flowery scent that's not overly potent. And I really like that. So love this guy. But tell me why the cap is like a weapon. This is the bottle. This is a little bottle, but look at the cap. It's this heavy ass black cap that I can probably just grab and throw at someone. You know what? It's fine. It's a weapon, so I can destroy somebody. It's heavier than the whole perfume bottle. I don't understand. This is a Eau de Parfum, so it stays. And I feel like my skin holds on to fragrance, and I don't like that because I mean, it's long lasting, but then I have to go to sleep. And then I'm sleeping with this fragrance and I'm like, I can't go to sleep. I have a hard time falling asleep if I'm smelling like a lot of fragrance. I can't. Like, I can't be in a room with like an air freshener plugged in. No, get it out. I can't. If it's overwhelming, I can't do it. So I like this, and it's strong. It is an Eau de Parfum, so it does stay on. It lingers. The Jo Malone smells so good. I'm smelling so good. I'm so happy right now. More fragrance. All right, let's talk about it. So I did also grab 2 Kaoli fragrances. Where are the boxes? Oh, found them. So these are the 0.34 fluid ounce bottles, which I love this sizing because it's easy to travel, and I feel like it's a great way to sample fragrances. So I grabbed the 2 new fragrances from them. Oudgasm Vanilla Oud 36 and Oudgasm Rose Oud number 16. So these are their intense fragrances. So these are Eau de Parfum. They're not overly pricey, and these, like I said, are perfect sizes. I sprayed both of them. So let's see. They smell similar, but I prefer the Vanilla Oud. Like I said, vanilla is just my jam. Let's see what the notes are. So the Rose Oud is geranium, lemon, and pear as the top notes. Middle notes are Bulgarian rose and peony. And then the base notes, oud, vanilla, and cashmere wood. That's my vibe. That is definitely my vibe, for real, for real. I love it. It smells good, but I prefer this one, which is the Vanilla Oud 36. This one, top notes, praline, saffron, and pear. Middle notes, Bulgarian rose. So you see they have like similar notes, but the base notes are vanilla sugar, white musk, cashmere wood, oud, and oak moss. And I think that vanilla sugar and that white musk, it's sweeter. It has that sugary sweet smell, but it's not overwhelming again at all. I love it. I'm like, oh God, I'm so happy. Come over here smelling all good. I love it. I also grabbed the Juliet Has a Gun Vanilla Vibes. I really like the Juliet Has a Gun fragrances. I have the Not a Perfume, and I also have the orange one. What is that? Like a sun vibe? Some sun thing. But the Vanilla Vibes one, really, really good. Let me see these notes. So this one, the top note is salt. The middle notes are Vanilla Absolute and Orchid. And then the base notes are Tonka Bean, Sandalwood, Musk, and Benzoin. Don't know what that means, but this is also like a really good vanilla scent that's not too sweet. So it has that vanilla, which to me is very creamy smelling. It smells creamy and soothing, but it's not too sweet if it's not layered with sugar. Even though the sugar one is fine from Kayali. Kayali just does fragrances really well. I really have been enjoying the fragrances I have from that line. I really love the vanilla, I don't remember that vanilla one, but I recommended it in my, you know, suggestions video. That was good. And then I also have the pistachio. I think that's my least favorite, but all the vanilla scents I really love. I also picked up a clean set. So this is from Clean Reserve. There are 4 fragrances here. It's $35. Perfect, because this is great for travel. We have Sparkling Sugar, Radiant Nectar, Skin, which is a reserve blend, and Rain, which is also a reserve blend. I'm not going to read the notes for these because it's just going to get overwhelming, but I thought this was such a great set to have to travel with. And it's a layering line again. So I love layering fragrances. I think Clean is a great brand for layering fragrances because the scents are light enough and they mesh well with other perfumes. So really love this. I can't wait to smell the Sparkling Sugar one. That sounds like it's gonna be sweet. But Skin I know I love, and Rain is one of those like lighter fresh fragrances that I can get really into. So, all right, those are all the fragrances. Let's jump into the makeup. So first up, all right, major makeup item that I needed to get because this was on my list is the Pretty Grunge palette from Huda Beauty. This launched during the sale, which is perfect, right? I went in store. I was there like when they just opened up. I'm like, can I have that please? Thank you so much. And they had to go in the back because it wasn't put out yet. And they should have put it out because it launched November 1st in store and online. But either way, they went in the back and grabbed it. Oh my god, it's what I'm wearing right now. I did a get ready with me video. It wasn't what I was expecting, if I'm honest. If you look at the front, Pretty Grunge is mirrored, you'll see, reflects, and Huda Beauty, whatever. I don't really love the design. It's not that cute, and it's hard plastic. Open it up, it's like the typical Huda palettes. Big mirror, great. Look at the mess. Look, can you see the mess? Yeah, can you see the mess? Oh my god. So the shades in this, I was expecting them to be more gray toned, right? Even on the Sephora website, it kind of alludes to that because it says it's a smoky cool tone palette, right? And this is definitely cool tone. It's more rosy mauve shades though. They are definitely cool, but they're not cool blue. They're cool mauve. So they lean more on the purpley side, like the mauvey side. And it's definitely still a little bit more gray, like ashen, but again, more purple than gray or silver. I wanted it to be more cool tone gray rather than this, but it's fine because these shades are still really pretty. I'm okay with a mauve. I don't mind a mauve so much as long as it's not too pink. And this is okay. It reminds me of a couple of her other palettes though. It's very smoky. Most of the shades are rich tones, especially on lighter skin. For me, these are ideal because I love smoky hues. And who doesn't love like a sultry smoky palette that still has a couple of light shades mixed in that you can use under the brow, because that's what I'm wearing, right? All over my eyes. So the brow bone shade is this light ivory and even this light pink. So we have light shades for doing just that, but I feel like even those light shades may be a little bit deeper on light skin tones. So this is gonna be like a mid-tone to deeper palette, and I appreciate that. There's one cream which is a cream matte, but there's also a matte black. It's the powder, this is the cream. It's fine. I really like the palette except for these two shades, which are the special shades. They're more flaky and sparkly, and I don't love that for me. I prefer the smoother shimmers, and I really like the look I created, and I'm happy I have this palette. The mattes work really well. They blend and apply as I would expect with any Huda palette. They just blend and apply well, and the rest of the shimmers perform nicely. Again, love the palette except for those two sparkly shades. I mean, they work. I have one on the lid right now, but it's falling all over my face, like I can't be bothered. So overall, I'm happy with the palette. I just wanted it to be a little bit more gray tone, but I don't mind because I have a couple new gray tone palettes in my collection, like this Ghostface palette from Glamlight. another one's coming. We'll talk about this in another video. I'm not doing it right now because this is about Sephora, right? So you'll see that coming up. But I have those gray tone palettes, so I'm not too worried about having gray tones, right? I have other cool tone palettes in my collection too that I know and love, so again, not too worried. Two palettes that I did not expect to pick up are these House Labs palettes. House Labs, yeah. So, ooh, I messed up the box. So, these are 6-pan palettes, and they're very pricey. I think they're $50 for 6 eyeshadows. What is going on over there at House Labs? I feel like they need to figure out their pricing because I don't appreciate it, all right? Everything is $50. I don't like that. I don't like that. But the palettes, I don't know how to feel about them because I haven't used them yet, but I swatched them in store. Where's the other one? Here's what they look like. Oh, here it is. So, 2 different color stories. They're in the silver packaging reminiscent of their, what was in this? Is this a blush? Yeah, the blush packaging, right? I love their packaging. I'll give them that. I really love their packaging, but this is $50. I mean, it feels nice. It feels weighted. House Labs on the front, silver mirrored packaging. On the back, you have a label with the shade names. Let's see, 6 shades. Net weight is 0.18 ounce. So that means each of the shades are 0.03 ounce, which are small, but they don't look small, right? These remind me of the Buxom eyeshadows. The Buxom palettes, you remember those? But 6 eyeshadows, 3 of them are like a matte satin. It's not a true matte, it's more like a satin. And then we have 3 special shades. Now, what made me get these? First of all, this palette, this one is volume 1, the Super Neutral. Super Neutral where this is more like a warm tone palette. It has warm tone mattes that you can build like a base look with, and then you have 3 shimmers. One is like a really beautiful rosy gold. Next to that you have a yellow gold, and then next to that you have this icy light pink. There's a little mirror too in the lid, but here's what sold me. This rose shade. Oh my god, it's so pretty, it's so sparkly, it's so sexy. So really excited to try these out. I'm a little bit nervous though because I heard Teresa's Dead. She was doing a video. I think it was her, yeah, her what is that, the bingo thing, you know, new release bingo thing. And she was wearing this palette and she said her eyes were burning. So I'm a little bit nervous, but she has very sensitive skin and sensitive eyes. So maybe it'll be fine because she uses indie brands a lot. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm a little bit nervous. And then the second one is the Super, what? Volume 2. A 2 of them name Super New. So what is the point? Volume 1 and Volume 2. Here's Volume 2. Volume 2. This was right up my alley. This was more my vibe. But I grabbed both of them because I wanted to try both of them out, and I will be reviewing both of them, right? Makes sense. So we have, again, the 3 satin mattes and then 3 shimmers. These are a little bit more subdued, but I love this rose shade. It's like a rose gold, like a rose bronze shade. I love it. And then you have this bright fuchsia and then this green. You'll see the swatches. They're really gorgeous, right? And I feel like the formula feels good, but I don't know how they're going to perform. So jury's out on those. You just wait. We'll see how those go. And then the this is the final eyeshadow palette is this one that I didn't think I was gonna get. Again, don't go in store and be like me, all right? So I grabbed the Lawless talc-free palette. This is the Dreamy Dozen. And when I saw this, I was like, this is so stupid. I saw it previewed. I was like, it looks stupid, okay? So it's a neutral palette. It's a 12-pan palette with 9 mattes, 3 shimmers. And like they go across with a theme, you know, you can vibe with it. Here's the thing, I swatched it and I changed my mind because these shades look very ashy. They look like they're gonna be very light and dusty and just chalky, right? No, they swatched really well. They're very creamy and the pigment is there. So I caved. I had to get it. I was like, oh my god, it looks like it has so much potential. And the shades are right up my alley. This would be an easy travel palette. They have the light shades, the medium shades, the deeper shades. Because these shades, even though they look like they're medium shades, They actually swatch pretty richly, so I'm gonna use this and tell you. I'm gonna give you my feedback because I don't know how I feel, but I'm gonna let y'all know because I'm kind of excited about it. Let me grab my other bag down here. Yeah, there are bags everywhere, child. Listen, all right? So, let's keep going. Foundation. I grabbed one foundation. I grabbed the new Rose Inc Soft Light Skin Smoothing Liquid Foundation. I would say I'm wearing it now, but I did a get ready with me video. Like I said, trying out a lot of these products. And I tried this out in the video and I took it off. If that gives you any clue to how I feel, it's just not pretty. It's okay. Like, it's not an ugly foundation. It's okay, but it claims to be blurring and smoothing and all these things. This hydrating weightless fluid powered by bioengineered complexes visibly improves brightness and reduces the appearance of redness and pores while minimizing excess oil to keep... No. Smooth, soft matte finish. No. The shade I got is 24W Medium Deep Warm. The shade match is good. I don't know what to say. Like, should I give it more of a chance? Like, should I try it some more before I make a final decision if I'm gonna return it or not? I like to give products a chance, but it's like I know right away if I'm gonna like a foundation or not. And this one I don't like. I don't like the coverage is minimal. Like, it's okay. It's like a light medium. It's not medium. It's light medium. It doesn't look pretty on the skin. It doesn't blur or smooth anything, even though the majority of the formula is dimethicone, okay? It's a dimethicone based formula. Even so, I shook the hell out of it too, so it can't be the shaken. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I will try it some more though. I'll give you some more feedback. So, you know, jury's out so far. Not loving it. I also picked up a concealer. Where did I put it? Oh my god, everything's a mess. Oh, here it is. Yves Saint Laurent YSL. This is the All Hours concealer. I tried it in that video too with the foundation. I didn't like it then. And so I put it on now with my Estee Lauder foundation, the new one that I found. And it's okay. It's not as good as their previous formulation. I like the applicator, like the little shape that they have. The shade I picked up is DN1, by the way. I like the applicator. It's this little diamond tip with a little well. It has a precise point so you can pinpoint conceal. Overall, I like it. I like the idea of it, but I need to use it more because right now, I don't feel like it's a pretty concealer. Like, I feel like I have other concealers that I like more. And since I overdid it with the purchases, I don't mind returning a couple. So this might be, this and the foundation might be my return. So we'll see how it goes. But I also picked up two other concealers. These are from Lancome. Where are they though? Hold on. Whew, child, I am digging through. So these are the Teint Idole Ultra Wear All Over Concealer and then the Care and Glow Serum Concealer. Two different formulations. One is a little bit on the serum lightweight, skincare heavy side. And then one is full on matte and full coverage. And I'm excited to try these two. The shade I got in the, which one is this? The All Over Concealer is 435 Bisque W, which is 07 Sable. What? They have like different shade names on it. USA is the Bisque. I guess international is 07 Sable. I don't know, but I like the little packaging. They're cute. They're fine. I'm going to see how it goes with these. I have high hopes for this one, but I don't know about the serum one. We'll see how the serum one goes. The serum one, which is the Care and Glow Serum Concealer, this is the hydrating one. I got in 405W. That one's in the wide packaging. This is the, I put them in the wrong box. The point is, I got these two new concealers to try out, so I'll try them out soon. I love concealers. I love complexion products. You know me. Oh, I forgot to mention two other palettes that I picked up. I just skipped over them. So these are from Dior. They're the Backstage line. You know, I love these little palettes. They're great for travel. Oh my god. So these are 9-pan palettes. And they released 2 new color stories. So we have number 10 Copper Essentials and number 11 Silver Essentials. And like I said, these are some of my favorite palettes in my collection. I travel with them a lot. This one pulled me in. It has warmer red shades, but then it has some bronzy tones as well. And it doesn't have that primer, that creamy primer that they usually include. And so I was like, all right, let me try this out. And I like it. So far, so good. I love the bronzy shades, and even the warm tone shades I can vibe with. The one that I wasn't expecting to get is the silver one, but I kept going back and forth. And when I swatched it out, I was like, oh my god, if I was gonna wear silver, these would be the silvers I would wear because they're subdued. They're not frosty like foil metallic silvers. These are wearable silvers. And that's what I like about these Dior palettes. They're very wearable shades. They're very easy shades. They're very everyday friendly because they're more on the satin side. They're not high frost shine. So I feel like they look pretty on the lids without being too sparkly or shimmery. And that's what I love about these palettes, right? They're not gonna give you the metallic sheen of like this House Labs palette, but it looks pretty, and these silvers are pretty. But they also have like more mauve shades in here as well. And I like it. So I didn't expect to like it, but I picked it up. I'm gonna be trying that out some more as well. All right, eyes are done now, I think. I did pick up my Huda Beauty backup of the One Coat Wow mascara because I really like it. All right, let's move on to cheeks. We have a couple of a couple of cheek products, and then the rest of it's gonna be lips, guys. Like, I OD'd on lips. I don't know what's my obsession with lips, but I'm wearing a couple of the products now. Hold on, my brother's calling me. All right, so for the cheeks, I picked up 2 blushes. One is from Valentino, and I love these Valentino blushes. I didn't mention them in my recommendations video. I should have, but I recommended them so much throughout the years that I just forgot. So this is their new, where they released 2 shades for holiday. This is one of them. This is a deeper, richer one. So this is the Party Edition Eye to Cheek Dual Use Blush and Eyeshadow in the shade 302 Pink is Punk. Look at the packaging. It's white with the studs. You know, Valentino studs. I love the packaging. And this color is stunning. It's a pink, but it's like a cool tone pink. I wore this in the video, but I took everything off. Like, I redid my base makeup. Not the eyeshadow, but the base makeup. But this is such a fun color. It's a cool tone pink. It's a little bit richer, though. So I feel like for deeper skin tones, it's going to work well. And I really like it. But there's a lighter shade of this one. But I think this is cute. I really do like it. And then the other blush that I picked up, wait, no, Lord of God, it's over here, so come here. Cause that one, I feel like I'm gonna return that one too. I know, like, I already have 3 returns, but this is from Givenchy. It is one of the Prism Libre blushes. It's the 4-color loose powder blush. So they have these 4 quadrants, right? And you shake it, it's powder, whatever, it's loose powder. This is the darkest shade, cause, you know, hey, this is number 3 Royal whatever the shade is. Hey, hold up. So I want to kind of pretend that it isn't 7 hours later that I didn't go over to my aunt's house and hang out at a party, ate food, had a good time, and now I'm back and it's midnight and I want to finish this video, but I can't. So that's what happened. And I think my makeup still looks pretty good, right? The lashes are holding up too in the eyeshadow. It's on, okay, that's what I'm telling you, eyeshadow primer. The face makeup is a little busted, but it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna finish up this video, right? Because I'm not refilming. So let's just get back to, yeah, where we finished off. So we were talking about the Givenchy blush. This guy right here. So I picked up the shade number 3, which is Violet Coral. It's the coral shade, okay? I'm not gonna try to pronounce French. I'm not, you know, I'm not French. I just don't have it. If my voice sounds a little bit hoarse, it's because I was pretty much screaming. And this happens all the time. Like, at family functions, we're always chatting and telling stories, and it's a blast. We have a great time, but then I lose my voice. So yeah. So the blush number 3, and what this is a loose powder blush, but there are 4 different shades, included. So there are 4 different sections, segments, or quadrants of blush, and they mix together to give you not a customized shade, but they mix together into this coral shade. And this is pricey, okay? I wanted to try one out, so I picked up the deepest shade. And honestly, I don't like this as much as I thought. It doesn't really show up on my skin. It's not as intense as I need it to be. It's a very subtle blush. And I feel like I don't need subtle in my life, not at this price point. So it's cute though. It's not a full-on matte. It's a beautiful finish on the skin. I think if you have pale skin or light skin, you might really like these blushes because they look good, right? It's a nice finish. It's a very flattering finish. But because I need more oomph, this is not really doing it for me. I thought it would, but I used it today and it just barely showed up. It really wasn't impressive at all. So this one, not so much, but the Valentino one, definitely much better. All right, I forgot to show you another palette that I picked up. I keep skipping over the eye things because I feel like I didn't pick up a lot of eye things, but apparently I did. So I also picked up the Pat McGrath Labs Bijou Brilliance Eyeshadow Palette in Bronze Ecstasy. It's one of the little 5-pan palettes. And I wasn't going to pick this up, okay, at all. I wasn't interested. I thought about it, like picking it up during the Pat McGrath sale, but I'm really not going to purchase enough for it to be worth it to wait for her sale. Between shipping and waiting for everything and then trying to add enough to my cart to make it worth it, it's just like I'm not doing it. So I just picked this up during the Sephora sale. Less of a discount, but it's fine, right? So this is the, what was I saying? The Bronze Ecstasy one. It's really pretty, okay? The shades are stunning. And these are my kind of shades too. I love these kind of rose gold shades and like deep bronzes. I really love that. And I don't feel bad about grabbing this little guy. I do like Pat McGrath eyeshadows. I just feel like they're overpriced for what they are. And she just keeps regurgitating the same rose color story and I'm over it. But this is bronze, so this is cute. I definitely do like this one. And you see the swatches, they're stunning, right? So there are 3 special shades and then 2 more satin matte, and the mattes, gorgeous. The shimmers, gorgeous, and I like these. So I like the palette. So goodbye on that one. And now we can wrap up with the lips. Yeah, let's wrap up with the lips. No, wait. I have a powder. This is from Sealy. I think that's how it's pronounced. So this is an SPF focused brand. All their products have SPF. They have a skin tint. I didn't get that because I couldn't find a good shade match. It's a limited shade range and the 2 shades that I was between just wouldn't work, okay? The lighter shade was just way too light. I couldn't fix it. And then the deeper shade was too rich. So it's like, unless I'm gonna buy both of those shades, which I'm not going to do, it just didn't make sense. So I went ahead and got the powder instead. So this is the SPF powder. It's SPF 30. It's filter and protect. And I like having an SPF powder because I use powder religiously. Like I will always use powder. And I feel like this is a good touch-up. So if you have your SPF on, you know, you apply it liberally the way you should. You get your sun protection, right? Then you add on, maybe you add on a foundation that also has SPF. But now how do you reapply your SPF, right? I usually go in with a spray SPF over that if I want to reapply. But having a powder, I feel like, is also going to be a good benefit. The shade I picked up is number 3. I like it. It's a good little powder. I'm going to actually use it in a get ready with me video so you can see how it would actually set makeup. You don't have to use this as your only SPF, right? You can if you want to, but it's more like that added layer. And I love a good powder, so I wanted to try this out. They also have, I believe, lip balm, like lip products with SPF, which is key. I use my Paula's Choice lip balm that has SPF. Oh my god, let me get it. So it's this one. This has SPF 50. This is what I use. But sunscreen is key. I don't really talk about it enough because I feel like I'm not the expert. I don't love sunscreen and I'm just like, I'm not the expert to speak about it, so I tend to not speak too much about it. All right, now we can get into the lip products because that's what's left, and I do have a couple of brushes. Should we do the brushes first? Let's do them first. So I picked up a couple of the Say brushes. I told you guys that I've been using their big brush. This is the multi-use buffer and blender brush. I love it so much, so I picked up a second one so I can travel. I like to have doubles of or duplicates of products that I travel with as well as use at home. So I can pack my travel bag and still like get ready for my trip with the same products because you don't want to have to be swapping in and out. So I like to duplicate my faves. So picked up the big powder brush, but I also picked up the foundation brush. This is the base brush. They're all the same price, which is great. This is a good little foundation brush. It's nothing spectacular. I feel like I could have done without this one. To be honest, it's not my favorite foundation brush. I used it today as well. It's okay. It's not a bad brush. It's just okay. But I ended up spending, what, like $20 on it. So not too bad. And then the other brush I picked up is... what's this one called? The multi-use targeted powder brush, the fluffy brush. So this one is a smaller size brush, and I feel like this is perfect for the under eyes. So setting concealer under the eyes with loose powder, perfect. And it's like a precision brush, so you can use it to set precise areas, like smaller areas of the face. So I have this handy dandy travel brush for like concealer and stuff. My brow is coming off. It's fine. We're fine. All right, now onto the lips. So I told you guys I was gonna get the Kosas, well, not Kosas. Oh my God, I need a nap. So this is the Summer Fridays lip balm. I got the sweet mint one because like who wouldn't want that? But I also picked up the set. Where is it? Yeah. The set of the 3 full size. So this one has vanilla, cherry, and iced coffee. What I really wanted was iced coffee because I don't know if you know this, but in addition to being a tinted lip balm, these are also scented. So they smell like the flavor they say, right? So the mint smells like mint. The iced coffee smells like iced coffee, and it smells like a iced latte, a caramel latte. It smells so good. I love it, and it has this very light caramel brown tint, not intense, just very light. So I picked the set up and I am loving it. And I also picked up the mini set. This is how much I love these lip balms. Now I know people have been going back and forth with these lip balms because they're like, oh, they're squeeze tube, like that's so old school. It's like Lancome juicy tubes, and I'm like, yeah, like bring it to me, give it, right? These are little squeeze tubes, and these little ones are so great for travel. I'm so happy I have these, and I have some fun shades. So I have brown sugar, this is poppy, vanilla. Which one is this? Vanilla beige, which is my favorite shade, vanilla beige. If I was gonna recommend one, it would be vanilla beige. And there's one more shade, I think. I think there's a clear one. I'm not sure, but love these. I'm absolutely happy that I got these. I can't rave enough about these little balms. They're comfortable, they're cushy, they look good on the lips, they look juicy, and they're very comfortable. And I can just travel with them anywhere. Okay, I toss them in the bag if I'm running errands because they're that great. And then I picked up, oh my voice is going, Fenty, the liquid lipsticks. These are the velvet liquid lipsticks. I could have waited for the Fenty sale as well because that's going to be 25% off. But I was just so in love and like enamored with these shades that I wanted to get them right away. So I picked up 4 shades. These are new shades to the lineup. So I have number 8 Power Thirsty, which is a nude shade, but it's a little bit more on the beige side, a little bit nudie. And then we have Truth Fairy number 9. That's a little bit deeper, a little bit more on the brown, like tan side rather than being a beige. Fireproof number 10 is more of an orangey brown. And it's like a brick shade. I love it. And then number 11 is Wicked Wine. That is a deep cranberry. Love these. Oh my god, the formula, excellent. I've loved the other shades from them, so I wanted to pick these up because, like I said, so excited about the new shades. I love the formula, so I had to pick up the new shades. Like, come on, what else am I gonna do, right? So love those, love those, love those. And then I picked up a set of new liquid lipsticks from the Sephora collection. This is the 6 cream lip stain set. There are 6 shades in this set for $35 with the 30% off. So these shades, I think I already have like the red shade. Let's see what shades they have in here. Number 2, Classic Beige. Number 94, Cherry Moon. Marvelous Mauve is number 13. Always Red is like their signature red shade. That's number 1. 90, Sunrise Pink. And 05, Infinite Rose. This is a great selection of shades. Some of their signature shades. Really great formula. I know that they reformulated, but I already love these lip shades. And I know that the ones I have are expired by now, so I wanted to go ahead and just grab this set. And I thought it was like at a great price point, again with the 30% off. So I went ahead and grabbed this. Loving it so far. And then I picked up the new Patrick Ta Plumpin' Gloss. The shade is Headliner. Look at this pink. Like, look at the packaging first of all. Like this fuchsia cap. Stop! And then the color itself is like a pretty bold pink, and that pink shows up, right? It's not an intense like neon pink, but the pink shade shows up, and it smells like bubblegum. Oh my god, I love this scent so much. It's a cinnamon, but it's like this candy bubble yum, you know, bubble tape or like pink bubble yum. Yeah, that's what it smells like. I can't get over this smell. I just love these glosses, first of all. And then to have this beautiful shade with this smell, I can't get over it. I love it so much. And then I think the final things I picked up are from YSL. No, I'm lying because I also picked up an Amico Lay set. Yes, I did. So, alright. So, Amico Lay has a set of 3 lip glosses. Let me grab that little set. So, there are 3 lip glosses in here. The only one that's a repeat shade for me is the Claire, which is fine because who doesn't love a Claire lip gloss? But they have this new shade, which is 517. This is like a glossy tan shade, but it has golden shimmer to it. And it's absolutely gorgeous. And these lip oils, they're more like a lip oil lip gloss hybrid. They feel so good. They're so shiny and glossy. I love it. And then the shade Romance, which is a deep burnt brick red. Yeah, it's given this cranberry vibe, but with a little bit of that burnt orange to it, like a terracotta red almost. I don't know how to describe it, but so in love with this shade. It's gorgeous as well. So I am so happy with this set. I'm so glad. Oh my god, I'm so happy. And then finally I have some YSL candy lip glazes. The Rouge Volupte candy glazes. I picked up shade number 2, 4, and 15. 4 is Nude Pleasure, 2 is the Healthy Glow, that's just the clear, and then the Showcase in Nude is 15. These are beautiful. I don't know if you guys have tried any of these out. The one I'm wearing right now is 15. Really easy, simple lip glosses. Now these are not nourishing, okay? They kind of strip the lips a little bit, which is kind of here or there, but I do like them. I don't know that I needed all the shades though, so I don't necessarily regret anything, but it wasn't necessarily the best purchase choice that I made. And that's it. Like, that's it. I really overdid it. I'm not gonna lie and pretend like, oh my god, it's fine. No, things are not okay. I really went berserk and did way too much. Oh my god, there's one more thing. Here it is. Oh my god, I almost skipped it because it fell on the floor. This Fenty lip gloss duo. So this is the Fruit Quenchers Hydrating Conditioning Lip Oil Duo. We have the shade Barbados Cherry and Kalahari Melon. These are so cute and they smell so good. So it's a duo of lip oils from Fenty, and they have scents that are specific to the shades. So like the cherry one smells like cherry, And then the melon one has this beautiful fruity scent. Where did I drop it? Oh my god. Here it is. The melon one is more of like a peachy tint. Yeah, this is a nice light sweet fruity scent. They look so good on the lips, guys. They're so juicy. They look gorgeous. I'm wearing the melon one right now. It's so gorgeous. They're comfortable. They smell juicy. Like, they really smell like fruit juice. And I love that. This duo, I couldn't say no to it just based on smelling it. But then when I put them on, I'm like, these are so comfortable, so cozy. So there you have it. That's gonna finish it up, all right? That's everything I picked up. Like I said, I overdid it quite a bit. And I think I have about 3 returns. The foundation for sure, not a fan. The Givenchy blush. And one more thing. What was it? I forget. Oh my god. Concealer? Maybe the concealer, but we'll see. I'm gonna test these products out some more, give you my feedback and my final thoughts, but you'll see a get ready with me featuring some of these products as well, and I will also be using them in upcoming get ready with me videos, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I'm going to leave a full list of all the products mentioned and used in this video down below in the description box, along with links on where you can pick them up. Those links will be affiliate links. I also have YouTube shopping links. Those will all give me a kickback. So I will get a commission based on your purchase. So I really appreciate you guys using my links because it helps me to put right back into the content. So thank you so much if you use my links. But if you're uncomfortable with that, no muss, no fuss, just shop the way you normally shop. I'm still happy you're here watching. I also have channel memberships and YouTube thanks, super thanks, right? That's another way to give back to the channel because it operates like a tip jar. So thank you so much again if you do use any of those avenues to give back to the content. And I'll also leave links to my Instagram and Twitter where you can follow me along. And until my next video where I'm going to be using quite a few of these products, I will talk to you. Bye guys.